Hello everyone, welcome to you all. So today in this video I am going to discuss about one another black box testing technique, that is nothing but decision table technique. So in my previous videos I have already discussed about error guessing technique, boundary value analysis technique and equivalence class partitioning technique. So now I am going to discuss about what is decision table technique, and it's a very easy technique. So we have lots of confusion about this technique process. So in this video I will be clear everything, so just follow me guys. Okay, so what do you mean by decision table technique? So we have to remember three things in this decision table technique. So one is that we have to first we have to remember that one thing is that multiple conditions. Then second thing we have to remember that multiple combinations multiple combinations and third thing is that rule criteria rule criteria. So these three things we have to remember. Now what do you mean by decision table technique? So in this technique we have to test multiple conditions, combinations and rule criteria. So in that decision table technique, we have to test multiple conditions, multiple combinations and rule criteria. Now, how we will test? I will teach you everything. Okay, just follow me guys. So in decision table technique, we have to test multiple conditions, multiple combinations and rule criteria. So in this table technique, we have to check multiple inputs. We have to check multiple inputs. So in this decision table technique, we have to test multiple inputs. So in this technique, the conditions, here the conditions. So in this table technique, the conditions are taken as a input and actions are taken as a output. So I am noted down. So in this technique, conditions are taken as an input and actions, whatever the actions we got, the actions are taken as an output. Okay, so basically in that decision table technique we have to test multiple conditions, multiple combinations and rule criteria. So in this technique, conditions are taken as an input and action are taken as an output. So in this decision table technique, totally based on so in this decision table technique, totally based on multiple conditions, combinations and rule criteria. Now coming to the example part, how we can draw that decision table technique diagram or decision table, how we can draw. So let's go that. Suppose just for example, suppose uh, if you have opened a company. Suppose you have opened a company. Okay. So suppose you have opened one e-commerce company. Okay. So in that e-commerce company, so you have make some conditions. Okay. Suppose if you have opened a company, just for that there is suppose there is three conditions are there. Okay. So suppose one is that suppose one is that for that new customer, let's say you have given suppose 30% discount. So if anyone has a new customer in your site, you will give 30% discount. Okay. Now suppose for the old customer, you will give, let's say, 20% discount. Okay. And suppose there is one thing is that, just for example, suppose if you applied any type of coupon code or gift card, suppose there is one gift card. Okay, so there is one gift card. So gift card is also available. So if there is any gift card or coupon code, so you are going to give suppose 50% discount. Okay, so in your company, let's say you have just opened one company, and for your company you have set some rules. For the new customer you are going to give 30% discount. For the new customer you are going to give 30% discount. For the old customer you are going to give them 20% discount. And if anyone has applied any kind of coupon code or gift card, then you are going to give 50% discount. So that rule you have set. So now how the decision table technique will work? So for that purpose there is one rule or one formula is there. So I am write it down. So one formula is there. So formula is that, so you have to remember that thing. So number of test cases equals to number of rules. Number of rules equals to 2 to the power 2 to the power number of conditions. Number of conditions to the power number of conditions. So this is the rule. Number of test cases, number of rules equals to number of rules equals to number of 2 to the power number of conditions. So now 2 to the power number of conditions means, so we can write it like equals to 2 to the power, what is the, how many conditions are there? 3 conditions you have applied. One is for new customer, second one is for old customer, and third one is for gift card. So total we have 3 conditions are there. That means 2 to the power 3. So 2 to the power 3 equals to 8. So 8. So there are total 8 test case will be found for that technique. How? Okay. So let's discuss that. So now you guys are very much clear about that. What is the rule? So in that decision table technique, the rule is that number of test cases equals to number of rules equals to number of to the number of conditions. So how many conditions are there? 3 conditions we have written. So there is lots of conditions should be there. 4, 5, 6. That is totally depend on your business policy. Okay. So just for example, I have written only 3. Three conditions are there. So 2 to the power number of conditions mean 2 to the power 3 equals to 8. Okay. So now we are clear. So total number of test cases will be 8. Now how can we identify that? Now let's draw the diagram. So suppose this is one diagram. I'm just drawing for that. Okay. Okay, fine. So here let's say one is there. Just follow me. I'm just drawing that diagram. So total 8 test cases are there. So that means 1, 3, okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So total 8 boxes are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. These 8 are for the 8 test cases. So now, so first thing is that we have some rule. Okay, so we have some rule. So here I'm just suppose we are writing it here. Suppose this is for the rule. This is for the rules. And this is for the suppose conditions. For the conditions. Okay. So this is for the condition and this is for the rule. So total how many rules we have found? 8 rules. So that means it's a rule 1, then it's a rule 2, rule 2, and then it's a rule 3, and it's a rule 4, and it is rule 5. This is rule 6. This is 7, and this is rule 8. So total 8 rule are there, means total 8 test cases are there according to my conditions. Okay, now, so how many conditions are there? 3 conditions are there. Okay, that means this is one condition, this is one condition, okay, and this is one condition, and this is one condition. So 3 conditions are there, and last one is for the result. Okay, means status. So this is the condition. So what is the first condition? If you are a new customer, then you will get 30% of discount if you are a new customer. Okay, now if you are a old customer, you can get 20% of discount. And if you applied any kind of gift card or coupon card, then you will get 50% of discount. Okay, now this is for the result. Now one thing we have to remember that. Now what will be the value for that boxes? The first value we have to just blindly write down here T. True, false. We have know that thing, false. So here is total 8 rules are there. So first 4 rules we will put true, and the last 4 rules we will put F, means false. So basically decision table technique is based upon true and false value. We have to remember that thing. True, false. So total 8 boxes, 8 rules are there. So for 8 rules, first 4 rules blindly we will put 40 and last 4 false. Now second box. Now we are not seeing any kind of conditions. We are just putting our value. Okay. Now for the second, first 2 will be true. First 2 cases will be true. Then false. 2 cases will be false. 2 cases will be false. Then again 2 cases will be true. And last again 2 cases will be false. Okay. Now last one is true. Next one is false. Then again true. Then again false. Then again true. Then again false. Then again true. Then again false. Okay. So for that, so we have put all the values here. So as we are getting 8, number of test cases is equal to 8. So just for example, let's suppose there are 4 conditions are there. So that means the number of rules or number of test cases should be 2 to the power 4. That means 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. That means the number will be 16. The total test cases will be 16. For that 16 test cases, so here 16 box will be there, 16 rules will be there. Now for the 8 test cases, 8 rules are there. Now if the conditions are 4, so that will be that, then the test cases or rule will be 16. Then 16 rules should be there. So for that 16 rules, first 8 should be true, then last 8 should be false. Then next 4 should be true, then 4 false, then again 4 true, then again 4 false. Then for the third conditions, true, 2 will be true, then 2 will be false, then again 2 will be true, then again 2 will be false, like that. And the last, there should be one another condition should be there, because 4 conditions are there. So then the last condition will be true, false, true, false, true, false, like that. Now you guys are clear? Okay. So now, so here we have put all the values, no problem. Now we have to match. We have to match. How can we match? So if anyone is the new customer, so he cannot be an old customer. So new customer cannot be old customer. So new customer, true. Old customer, true. That means here we are getting false, negative value. Because suppose I am the customer, if I am a new customer, if I joined any company, okay, as a customer, then I cannot be the old customer. Because I am the new customer. Newly I have joined. So I am the new customer. Okay. So new customer true, old customer true? No. This is not correct. So then we will mark it. So it will be invalid cases. So that will be invalid. So it will not work. That means it is invalid. Invalid. Okay. Or we can say like that, it's a negative test case. Test case. Okay. It's a negative test case. Now coming to the next one. New customer true, old customer true, gift card false. So new customer cannot be old customer. Then again it's fail. Then again it's a invalid. Invalid test case. Again it's a invalid test case. Or we can say like it's a negative test case. Okay. So it's a negative test case. Now coming to the rule number 3. New customer true, old customer false. That means it is satisfying my conditions. So new customer true, old customer false, then gift card 50%. Then what should be the result? So as old customer is false, that means I am the new customer and I can get 30% discount, and also I have applied the gift card 50%, then I will get total 50 plus 30 means I will get 80% discount. I will get 80% discount. That means it's a, one sec. That means it's a positive test case. Clear? Because that means it's a valid. It's a valid test case. Because I am the new customer and I am not the old customer. Old customer is the false. New customer is the true. And as I am a new customer, I can get 50% discount or 50% gift card. Okay. Then total result will be new customer plus gift card. That means 50 plus 30 equals to 80%. So it's a valid. It's a positive test case. Now coming to the rule 4. I am the new customer, true. I am the old customer, false. And gift card also false. That means I can only apply these things. So I am only the new customer. So I can get 30% discount. I can get 30% discount. That means it is also a positive test case. Means it's a valid. It is also valid. Okay. Now coming to the rule number 5. So I am the new customer, false. I am the old customer, yes, true. I am the old customer, true. That means I can get 20% discount. And gift card, can I apply the gift card? Yes, true. That means I am the old customer and I can apply the gift card. These are 2. That means 50 plus 20 equal to 70%. I can get 70% discount. 70% discount. That means it is also a positive test case. That means it is also valid. Correct? Now coming to the rule number 6. I am the new customer, false. I am the old customer, true. Okay, I can apply gift card, false. So only I am the old customer, so I can get 20% discount. So it is also a positive, it is also a positive test case. So that means it is also the valid case. Okay, now coming to the rule number 7. So I am the new customer, false. I am the old customer, false. So I can apply gift card, yes. But the thing is that if I am not the new customer, if I am not the old customer, then how can I apply the gift card? So there is no necessity for that gift card, because I am not any type of customer in that company. So I am not the new customer, I am not the old customer. So there is no need to apply the gift card, because I am not any type of customer. So as I am the new customer, false. I am the old customer, this is also false. So gift card I cannot apply. Gift card here is true, but I cannot apply the gift card because I am not the customer, any type of customer. So that's why it is also the invalid. It is also the invalid one. So it is also, we can say, like negative test case. Got it? Negative test cases. Now coming to the rule number 8. So I am the new customer, false. I am the old customer, that is also false. Can I apply the gift card? That is also false. All are false. So I am not the customer of that company, I am not the old customer of that company, and also I cannot apply the gift card. So that's why it is also the invalid. So it is also one negative test case. Got it? So now you guys are very much clear about that, how the decision table technique works. So suppose in future you are working in any product, and that for that product or for that modules there are 4 conditions, 5 conditions, 6 conditions, doesn't matter. You can blindly draw that diagram and you can use the rules and conditions. So if there is 3 conditions, so the number of test case will be 2 to the power 3, that is 8. If there is 2 condition, then the number of test cases or number of rules should be 2 to the power 2 equals to 4. If there is 4 conditions, then 2 to the power 4 equals to 16. So if there is 5 condition, so 2 to the power 5. Is there 6 condition? 2 to the power 6. So don't worry about that. So you can blindly draw the diagram and you can easily get the test cases. So you can, so now here one thing you observe that, so here you can get both positive test cases and negative test cases. That means we can cover 100% test case coverage. So that is one of the biggest advantage of the decision table technique. So if we follow the decision table technique, we can easily get 100% test case coverage. And here each rule will be the test cases. So each rule will be the test case. So that is the rule. So it is the one test case. So this is the rule. This is the one test case. Okay. So here each rule will be the one test cases. Okay. So that means here total 8 cases are there. So now you guys are clear about that. What is the decision table technique? And also this decision table technique, we can say it like there is different name are there for the decision table technique. We can call it as decision table or we can say like it decision table testing, or we can call it as like cause, decision table testing, or we can call it as, or we can call it as, like cause, decision table testing, or we can call it as, like cause, decision table testing, or we can call it as, like cause, decision table testing, or we can call it as, like cause, decision table testing, or we can call it as, like cause, decision table testing, or we can call it as, like cause, decision table testing, or we can call it as, like cause, decision table testing, or we can call it as, like cause, decision table testing, or we can call it as, like cause, decision table testing, or we can call it as, like cause, decision table testing, or we can call it as, like cause, decision table testing, or we can call it as, like cause, decision table testing, or we can call it as, like cause, decision table testing, or we can call it as, like cause, decision table testing, or we can call it as, like cause, decision table testing, or we can call it as, like cause, decision table testing, or we can call it as, like cause, decision table testing, or we can call it as, like cause, decision table testing, or we can call it as, like cause, decision table testing, or we can c effect table. Cause effect table. So any name you can prefer, no problem. So many companies, the company to company, they can change their name. Some company they can maybe they can call it like decision table technique. Some company they can call decision table. Some company they can follow decision table testing, and some company they can use cause effect table. But ultimate, that is all are the one, that is decision table. Okay. So what is the advantage of the decision table? The advantage is that if we follow decision table technique, then we can get 100% test case coverage. Means we can get both positive and negative test cases. And what is the disadvantage of the decision table technique? If we follow the decision table technique, suppose if there is 10 conditions are there. So there is 10 conditions are there. So that means the test case will be 2 to the power 10. So lots of design, I mean lots of diagram, long diagram we have to draw. So there is some complexities is there. So if there is the condition is increased, then the complexity will be increased. So that is a disadvantage. And if there is less conditions, then we can easily draw the diagram. But for the long condition, or I mean lots of condition, we can easily draw that. That's not a problem. But it will some complexities are there. Okay. So these are the disadvantages of decision table technique. So guys, I think lots of confusions are there in your mind. Previously, lots of confusions was there. Now I think you guys are very much clear about that. What is decision table technique and how we can draw that decision table technique. So if in your interview, if your interviewer is asking how to use decision table technique, now you can easily take one copy and one pen and you can easily draw that. Okay, this is a very simple thing. Now I think this video will be very helpful for you. If yes, one thumbs up. If you have any doubt, please comment me. Share this channel to your friends and also subscribe this channel EduPaat and clicking on the bell icon to get my videos notifications update first. So see you in the next videos with the another black box testing technique. Thank you.